The function AD gives the pain level on a scale of 1 to 10 experienced by a patient with D milligrams of a pain-reducing drug in her system. The milligrams of the drug in the patient's system after T minutes is modeled by M of T. Which of the following would you do in order to determine when the patient will be at a pain level of 4? Okay, so word problem time. First of all, for word problems, it boils down to two things. For word problems and multiple choice, you try to write as much as you can to solve the problem. Don't give up easily, okay? Just keep writing stuff down, and I promise you that something will click, especially if you're kind of shot in the dark with word problems. And for word problems and multiple choice, we're going to use process of elimination. Okay, so this looks complicated, but I promise it's not. The hardest part is just knowing where to start. What I would start with is the question. They said, which of the following would you do in order to determine when the patient will be at a pain level of 4? So I'm going to run with that. They told me that it's a pain level of 4. What I need to do is I need to match up where this goes in my two functions. The two functions that they gave me was capital AD, so the A function, and the M function. Okay, so let's see. They gave me D to use for the A function, and they gave me a T for the M function. Let's see if this 4 works for either a D or a T. So let's see, what does D equal? D, they told us, equaled the amount of milligrams a patient received. So D is in units of milligram. T, they said, was in units of minutes. So it's a time unit. Minute. Did I spell this right? Minute, yeah. Sometimes words don't look right. Okay, so D is in milligrams, an actual amount of how much of the pain-reducing drug this person is getting, and T is time in minutes. Now we go back to the question. They want a pain level of 4. Can I use a 4 as a D value? 4 is only for pain level. Is 4, the number that they're using, and what it means, would that be equal to a D? D is only expressed in milligrams. No, right? Because this is a pain level, and this is how many milligrams somebody equals, or somebody is getting. So these do not equal each other. So that means that I cannot plug in 4 for the D. Let's see if the T's work. T minutes, 4 equals T. Does this make any sense? 4 was a pain level. Is that the same thing as a minute, a minute unit? No, right? Pain level and how much time it takes are two totally different things. So this is out as well. So that means that you cannot plug in 4 for the T. So now that means if I bring out my functions, we had A of D and we had M of T, right? If I know that I can't plug in this 4 for the D, I know that A of 4 does not exist. Big no-no. And if I know that I can't plug in 4 for a T, I know that M of 4, that was a little ugly, M of 4 also does not exist. So that's why write as much as you can and use process of elimination. Look at these two. In A, you see how they're saying M is being placed for 4. And we know that this was representing a T letter because T is in here. So, that's not good, right? Look at B. It's A parentheses 4. And what was in there? According to the A function, a D goes in there. But we already established that A of 4 does not work. So B's out. So the first one is out because this does not make sense. And the second one is out because this part doesn't make sense. So now we're down to C and D. And it makes sense because they're saying that the function at the top, they say function A of D gives the pain level on a scale from 0 to 10. And then they said, which of the following would you do in order to determine when the patient will be at a pain level? So I know that it has to equal to 4. Now, which one overall goes with the pain level? That's the overall function, right? Does the A function go with pain level, or does the M function go with pain level? It's the A function that goes with pain level. It says it right here. A of D gives the pain level, and that's what we're solving for. So that has to be the outer function. The outer function is always the answer to the question. Answer to question. So I know that A has to be on the outside and not M. M is talking about the time, but they want to know the overall pain level. So outside has to go with outside. So the answer here would be C. And there you go. So take some time, run through this one again, make sure that it makes sense, but that's what word problems are all about. Try to write as much as you can in order to solve the problem. Use that process of elimination and then see what units work and what units don't work, okay? Word problems can be challenging, but keep up the hard work. Don't get discouraged. We got this, all right? Just keep working hard. You guys are going to get this, I promise you. Let's keep going with the lessons. Let's keep doing more word problems. If you're on the playlist, stay on it because we got tons more word problems coming your way. And I will see you guys all in the next lesson. If you want to help the channel out, click subscribe. That would help us out tons. And thank you so much for that. We appreciate all you guys. Tell your friends. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.